Hello?
Greetings, Martin. This is Francois. Are you still interested in dropping the archiving work? Passing it to somebody else?
Well, you know my opinion on those loads of old papers.
So how about you leave the archive for a while?
What's the deal? Another boring visit to the English border in search of some old books?
Not this time. Let's see. Year 1945, a freshly discovered German mine from around the end of war.
Are you for real? Where?
Western Bohemia.
When are we setting off?
Unfortunately, I'm not as young as I used to be. You'll have to go alone. But I can tell you more from over here. Are you free this afternoon?
Settled.
Good. Come as soon as possible. I'm relying on you, Martin.
Uncle's news was a bit mysterious, but that only made my curiosity grow. A new German mine. Now that's a discovery that doesn't take place every day. But why the haste? It's almost 5 now. Time to find out more.
Thank you for not being late. Things have accelerated.
I'm listening.
Only a few people know what I will tell you now, and that's how it must stay. Have you ever heard of the German war project, Nibiru?
Nibiru? The 12th planet? What's that got to do with the German?
Yes, the 12th planet. The German would have given anything for a technology that would help them out in their situation. Imagine what technology of another highly evolved race would mean to them.
But the 12th planet is just a myth.
Is that what you think? I too used to not believe, but that's unimportant now.
The important thing is that the Germans did believe.
And more than that, I've collected a lot of facts throughout the years, and I think that they weren't far from the goal. I have neither an idea where they got, nor what exactly they had discovered, but Nibiru certainly is not just a myth.
Yes? Go on.
There's no time left now for me to clue you into all of my findings. However, Nibiru does exist, I'm certain. But let's get to work. The information about the discovery comes from my contact in Prague. Everything has been arranged. You will go to Prague and meet her in the Charles Bridge.
What? Tonight? Her? That contact of yours, is she a woman?
Exactly. We have to act quickly. The permit for entering the site of discovery and all available information will be given to you over there.
This is quite a rush. What do you expect me to find there anyway?
I don't know yet. You see, towards the end of war, the Germans were hiding everything of value so that the Allies wouldn't seize it. The results of their archaeological research has never been found. There is no lead as to where to look for them either. However, at the end of April 1945, Bohemia was in fact the only German-controlled territory.
How do I recognize this woman?
The Charles Bridge is a hectic place in the daytime, but you will arrive late at night when it's almost deserted. And she already has your picture. Everything has been settled. Her name is Barbara. The flight ticket is in the envelope in front of you. Martin, this might be big.
All right, I'll call you after I've arrived at the meeting place.
Good luck.
I left the mansion with little more information than I had when I came in. My uncle appears to be very confident about the whole thing, though. Let's set off to look for answers in the heart of Europe. I arrived in Prague late at night. A cab brought me downtown, and the Charles Bridge was just around the corner. I'm a bit late. Hopefully Barbara has been patient and is still waiting for me. Barbara is not here. Perhaps I arrived too late.
Good evening, sir. Would you like a crayon portrait of yourself?
No, thanks. I'd just like to ask about something.
Oh, bien sûr. Just wait till I'm done with this painting, eh?
No problem, I'll wait. St. Thomas's statue.
A splendid evening, isn't it, sir?
Yes, very nice.
So, you're interested in my humble stand of art? Have a look at these beautiful paintings of Prague.
I'm afraid I'm interested in something else. You see, I'm looking for a woman from around here.
Love has brought you here, huh?
No, I can't say that. Rather, it's an important rendezvous.
Oh, you have chosen a very good place for such an opportunity, sir. And a warm night, I must say.
It's not what you think. We're just meeting here. In fact, we don't even know each other.
Pity, isn't it?
It seems I didn't arrive on time, though. She must have left already. She was supposed to wait right here by this statue. Didn't you happen to notice her?
You're right. I did catch a glimpse of a woman. Oh, naturally, not many women wander through here at such a late hour. She was standing here for nearly an hour, anxiously looking about.
I was supposed to meet her tonight. Can you tell me more?
Maybe. The trouble is, I got distracted by a man who came here a short while before the woman shows up. Huh?
A man?
A tourist, or maybe just someone taking a walk, I'm not sure. I'm not a detective, you see. But if you don't mind, I'd like to continue with my painting now.
I'd still like to talk about that woman. It's important.
Oh, all right, I'll tell you more. But you leave me to my work then, agreed? You've cost me a lot of time already.
Agreed. So, a few minutes before she turned up, a man came to your stand and wanted a portrait.
A strange person. Before I was able to finish the portrait, he left, and without paying. What insensitivity to art.
Look, my time is limited too. If I refund what you've lost on that portrait, will you tell me what I need to know?
Gladly, I'll even throw in the portrait itself. 500 crowns, and we've got a deal.
That's quite a sum of money, don't you think?
It's a good price. Was the portrait finished, it would cost you 1,000.
Okay, deal. Give me that painting and tell me what you know at last.
Very well. She was standing here for some time and seemed to be getting more and more anxious. Then she leaned against the Saint Thomas statue, and I could see she was writing something in a rather hurried manner. But before I turned again, she was gone.
Oh well, that doesn't exactly make me more aware of what happened.
You wanted to know everything I'd seen, and that's what you got.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Enjoy the rest of the evening, sir.
The statue was restored in 1957. I'll have a closer look. There was a piece of paper slid under the label. I couldn't wait any longer. Somebody knows everything. The professor will tell you where I live. Come see me there. I hope you will find this message, Barbora. Professor?
Yes, Martin? What's going on?
I've just arrived at the designated place, but Barbora isn't here. A painter saw her about an hour ago. She must have left already.
That's bad. You've got to meet her today. We don't have time to waste.
There's another thing, Professor. He told me she seemed quite anxious. In fact, it's possible that she was being followed. If you know anything that I don't, you'd better say it now.
Martin? You know everything that I can possibly tell you now. You've got to trust me.
How is it possible that somebody was following her? Could anybody know that we were supposed to meet?
I have no idea. Probably it's a false alarm, or perhaps Barbora has just panicked. I think it would be best for you if you went directly to her apartment. That's about the only way to know what happened for sure. She lives in Tchaikovsky Street 52. Her complete name, is Barbara Kenska. And hurry up.
All right, I'll set off right away. I called a cab and went to the house where Barbora lived. Hopefully she'll be home. Locked. Nobody is answering. There is no answer. Where could she be? I'll have to try another doorbell to get inside the house. Hopefully somebody will be willing to open the door at this late hour. Good evening. I need to get inside the house and it's locked. Can you let me in?
It's locked because it's late already. Who are you anyway?
My name is Martin Holland. I've come to see Miss Barbora Kanska. I need to talk to her right away. Would you open the door for me?
Mrs. Konska does live here, but I don't know you. I'm sorry, but I won't open the door. Come back when she's home.
Yes. Good evening. I'd like to ask whether you could open the door to the house for me. I must talk to Miss Barbora Kanska.
Do you even know what time it is? We lock the house so that people like you don't hang about causing trouble. If Papa knows you, ring her bell.
But she isn't answering. Damn!
Who is it?
Pizza delivery for number 31.
At night? You think I'm crazy? I'm tired and I want to get some sleep. Leave me alone! By the way, there's no number 31 in here.
The delivery boy didn't exactly work out. Good evening. Can you open the door for me?
Why the hell are you ringing? It's bloody late.
I'm sorry. I've come to see Miss Kanska. Would you let me in? Hello? God damn it.
What do you want?
I urgently need to get inside your house to see Miss Kanska.
See Miss Barbora. Why don't you ring her bell then?
She isn't answering, but I believe she's home. We were supposed to meet this evening, but she didn't turn up. I've been trying for some time now. She should be home.
Oh, I certainly hope she's all right. I'll let you in immediately.
Thank you.
If there's anything wrong, please ring number 12 and let me know, okay?
I guess she's probably just fallen asleep. Don't worry.
Yes, hopefully it's just that. You're probably right. Okay, bye.
Bye. The worries might be justified, though. I've got a bad feeling about all this. It's dark in here. I can't read most of the names. I can't see Barbora's letterbox here. I'll have a look. Here, I found it. Barbora Kanska, flat number 17, 5th floor. Number 17. That's it. Barbora's flat. The lights went out inside. There must be somebody in the flat. There's no answer. More than strange. I could swear the lights were on.
Quiet! There's people trying to sleep.
I need to find another way to get inside. Cards with messages for the lodgers. Oh, I missed this one the first time around. Please note. The keys to the attic are back in the highest floor by the fire extinguisher as usual. I can't see one step in front of me. I won't move. I felt the switch. The wardrobe is supported by a few bricks. Something's rolled away into a hole between the boards. Ouch! Damn, a nail! Okay, let's do this carefully. I'll wrap the rag around my hand. I don't want to cut myself. All the glass has been removed. I'll try something. What happened? My head hurts like hell. I don't feel exactly great about this. And what's all this mess about? It lacks signal. I'll have a look inside. Perhaps somebody was trying to get to the stored data. It seems their attempts were futile, though. Oh no, not this. She's dead. What happened here? Why was she killed? What could she have known of such importance? There's some blood at the bottom. The murderer must have washed the blood off their hands. Its fur glitters nicely. The collar reads, Felix. That's it. This is the file. Yes, West Bohemia. I got it.
What news have you got, Martin?
The worst imaginable, I suppose. And things are getting worse as I'm speaking.
What's going on over there?
The police. I've got to speak fast, so listen carefully. When I finally got into the flat, somebody knocked me out before I could even take a look around. I only regained consciousness in the morning and I found Barbora's body in the bathtub. She's dead.
What?
Yes.
That's awful. Okay, listen. There isn't much we can do. You've got to get out of there. Quick!
Definitely. I found the exact location of the mine in the computer. but obtaining the permission will be a problem.
I'll think of something. Just don't get distracted and leave the apartment right away. They mustn't find you there, or the whole plan would go down the drain.
You're right. I'll call you again after things cool off. They're here! I don't want to run into the police in the hall. Oh well, I have no other choice than to leave by the window. I set off to the building where Barbora worked. Central City Archive. It's Martin.
I was getting anxious waiting for your call. It seemed like you were taking forever.
Well, I couldn't ring you any earlier. I barely avoided detection.
And where are you now, anyway?
I went straight to the Central Archive where Barbora worked. It seemed like the best thing to do.
Good idea. Her death is a shock to me. Terrible. But we mustn't stop.
I wasn't able to find the things that she was supposed to give me in her apartment. How do I obtain the permission to enter the mine now? I can't possibly arrive and just waltz in.
That you certainly can't. I'm told the site is now guarded by soldiers. They found a couple of old mines from the war. Getting access is now an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, there's no way I can help you from over here. You'll definitely need the report on the discovery. With that, you'll go to the State Institute of Care of Historic Monuments and get a new permission to enter the site.
That won't be easy, though. I have no data for such a report.
Get into Barbora's office. You might be able to find what you need over there. You could even find the permission form she was supposed to give you. Who knows? You'll have to manage the rest on your own, Martin. Good luck.
Thanks, I'll call when I've learned something new. Good morning. Good morning! Perhaps you can't hear me.
Excuse me, sir. Where do you think you're going? Do you have a visitor's card?
No, I'm afraid I don't have one.
Well, are you an announced visitor?
No, I'm not. I mean...
In that case, I can't let you in. Only employees can enter. No exceptions.
I understand.
Please, step back.
It's not what you think. I've come to see a friend of mine. The appointment has been arranged.
I've got no visits listed for today, and that's how things work around here. Every visit has to be announced in advance. And who's this person you've come to see anyway?
Barbora Kanska. I'm supposed to wait for her in her office. She even gave me her ID card in case I arrived before she did.
Let's see that card then. The card looks valid, but I still can't let you in. I have a bad feeling about this.
So what do you want me to do?
Well, I already told you. Every visitor must be announced in advance. Please, arrange an official appointment.
But it's not like I can do that given Miss Kanska is not present.
Sorry, those are the rules. You can wait for her here. Now, if that's all, I'd like to get back to solving my puzzle.
Right. Damn! What was that? Don't you know this is dangerous? I mean, throwing this stuff at people.
No, not really. But you are fine though, aren't you?
Yes, but
See?
who gave you those firecrackers?
My father?
Come on.
Okay. It was my brother. In fact, he doesn't know I vowed them.
Listen, why don't you give them to me?
No? Why should I?
Right. How about I give you something in return?
In return? Like what?
I'm not sure. Would chewing gum do?
Not interested. You need to go fancier than that.
I'll think of something, but stop throwing that, all right?
Fine. I'll wait here for a bit.
Would you care for a colorful marble?
If it's real nice, then I do.
It's quite big, and there's a little star in the middle.
Okay, dear. The firecrackers were starting to bore me anyway. Nobody ever comes here. I'll house them down in a bucket, and you will put the marble in it, okay?
Agreed.
Wow, this is nice. Thanks. I must leave. I want to show it to my brother.
All right, see ya.
Bye!
Good morning. I'd like a box of matches.
Will that be all?
Yes, thanks.
2 crowns.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Nice day to you, too.
Ha! You're some joker. Huh. Actually, it was nice until that bang woke me up. What the hell was that anyway?
Just a firecracker.
Little brats causing trouble again, hey? I guess a good spanking wouldn't help. I really need to get a smoke. Don't you have one?
No, I don't smoke.
Well, then there's not much to talk about then. But there's a tobacco stand over there. Why don't you buy me a pack, eh?
What am I getting in return?
Well, probably nothing. But you definitely improved my mood. Man, I really got to light one up. Come on, don't be a cheapskate.
Well, I don't know.
Another bloody day then. Look, just leave me alone.
I'd like a pack of cigarettes, please.
What brand?
It doesn't matter. Something under 50 crowns?
Okay, here. 45 crowns.
Here, I brought you those cigarettes.
Great, thanks. You're a lifesaver. A good brand, too. Now I owe you. If you need anything, just ask.
Maybe some other time.
Okay, you'll find me here.
I don't want to set them off at the moment. Good morning, Ken.
What? Leave me alone, young man.
May I ask you something?
I say mind your own business. I can't hear you anyway.
This is a waste of time. He's deaf as a rock. This should warrant a bit of attention for me.
Oh, great, they're flying away. Crazy birds, if one cares to feed them.
Hello, how are you?
Quite okay, I suppose.
May I talk to you now?
Sure, but why do you shout like that?
What? You can hear me? I mean, you can hear me fine.
Well, when I put on my earpiece, I can hear you as if I were young again. What do you want, anyway?
Do you come here often?
Yeah, pretty often. In fact, I come here every day when the weather's good. I have nothing to do anyway. But I don't recall seeing you around here before.
Yes, I just need to check something out in the archives.
Then you're speaking to the right person. I can give you advice. I worked 30 years as a doorman in there, you see. And my nephew took the job after I retired.
Right. It is possible that you could help me.
Okay, what's the trouble?
You know how things work when it comes to entering the building.
You bet I do. It's certainly not like anybody can just simply march in, you know?
And that happens to be my problem, too.
Well, I suppose I could get you in, but I'm not going to help you for nothing.
So, how much do you want?
Oh my, who's talking about money? I don't want money. I'm playing cards with a couple of friends tonight, but I don't feel like going to the store to buy wine. My legs aren't what they used to be. Get me a bottle of red wine. None of that cheap stuff. A fancy brand if you can.
I'll get hold of something and we'll see.
Sounds good, son.
I see you also sell boxed wine. Would you have something bottled, too?
No, I'm afraid that's all we have.
Fine, I'll have this one then.
28 crowns.
Thanks. I noticed those wine bottles on the windowsill.
Yeah, and I wish they were full.
I could use one.
What? You want an empty bottle from a beggar? Man, I knew instantly you'd be a riot. Take whichever one you want. I owe you for those smokes anyway.
I'll pour the wine into the bottle with care. I've got the wine I promised to bring. Quality brand, as you wished.
Oh, right. This is a nice one, too.
I didn't save on it.
Very well. We have a deal. I suppose it's my turn to return the favor. Here, take this. It's my old employee's ID card. Show it to my nephew in the front, he'll know.
Is that it?
Yes.
All right, thanks.
Jesus, will you leave me alone?
Calm down. I'm told I need to give you this, that you know what it means?
Let's see. Aha, that's a different story then. Very well, listen. Go anywhere you want. But if you cause any trouble, I'll swear I haven't seen you in my life. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
Miss Kanska's office is in the basement, door number 24. And I hope you won't spend the whole day in there.
Tube post. It will look up and deliver any document from the archive according to an assigned code. The door to the office is locked. A notepad. The pages are blank. There seems to be traces of ballpen embossed text on the paper. That can't be done with an unsharpened pencil. It is an ordinary pencil sharpener. Records from years 1983, 1984, and 1985. Nothing I'd be interested in at the moment. That reminds me of something. The text is quite legible now. Some numbers. A small key was hidden under the flower pot. Input code. I'll skim through Barbora's email. This looks interesting. The State Institute of Care of Historic Monuments from Peter Nadol. Probably the person who sent the report form to Barbora. I'll print out a copy. I don't know the necessary code. The system took several minutes to deliver the document. I didn't know what Barbora had stored in the archive. That made my waiting even longer. It seemed to take forever. Maybe this is what Barbora's murderer was looking for. The original Nibiru project documentation from 1943. Codename ni.bi.ru. Created March 15th, 1936. Section: Application of New Technologies, Weapon Systems. Location: Kohnstein, Nordhausen. Officer in charge of the research: G. Malmström. Deputy Officer in charge of the research: D. Romhart. Scientific staff count: 7 men. Military staff count: 12 men. Project scope: research of the possibility of contact of extraterrestrial entities with the ancient Mayan and Sumerian civilizations. Analysis of new metals and other materials found on archaeological sites in Mexico and their utilization in new technologies. The professor was right. The Germans were closer than anybody could have imagined. At last, lunch break is over and the bureau is open. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
My name is Martin Hollen, and I'm with the International Archaeological Organization. I need to have a permission slip validated to enter a site of historical discovery.
What kind of discovery and where's it?
Western Bohemia. That's all I can tell you.
Hush, hush. What's this all about then?
Well, you need to fill in these 2 forms and I'll queue up your application.
But you see, I need that validation slip immediately. I can't wait until tomorrow. Isn't there something I could do to speed things up?
I'm afraid not. There are many applications and we are required to not make any exceptions.
So when would my application be processed?
Not before tomorrow, but more likely the day after tomorrow.
I can't possibly wait that long.
I understand, but there's no other way. So, do you want those forms?
No thanks. I'll come back later.
All right then.
Can I have your call card?
Oh sure, feel free to take one.
Thanks.
You can't enter. The president is busy and doesn't wish to be disturbed.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. She won't let me in. I have to find another way to get the permission validated without all those forms. I don't need anything from him.
What can I do for you, sir?
We talked about a permission slip validation, Western Bohemia.
Oh, yes, I remember that. You've come in to fill the forms, right?
Well, I really need to have this dealt with fast, and I definitely can't wait until tomorrow. Couldn't I just walk into the office next door and get the single necessary...
Like I've already told you, you'll have to follow the rules. Besides, Mr. President is too busy today. And we don't make exceptions, sir.
No exceptions. Got it.
Listen, I've got work to do. You need anything else?
No, thanks. Bye.
Goodbye.
I could use some information. Don't you happen to know a young woman who works in this building right here behind you? About 25, slim, blonde.
Yeah, I probably know the one you mean. What about her?
Which car does she drive to work in?
Well, since it's you and with all the smokes and all, why wouldn't I tell? She's got a silver Mercedes around the corner here.
And the license plate number?
You're kidding, right? What am I, a PI? What do I care about license plate numbers?
A silver Mercedes. That'll do, thanks.
Yeah, and try not to get your ass kicked. She's probably got the car from that jerk who waits for her here from time to time.
Well, I'm not going to try to get a date, but I'll watch out anyway, thanks. My cell phone. The call card of the secretary from the Institute. My cell. The call card of the secretary from the Institute. It's not too likely that she was able to afford this out of her own salary. It's not too likely that she was able to afford this out of her own salary. The license plate number is 1A7-1537.
Historic Monuments Care. Good morning. How can they help you?
Good morning, miss. Prague Water Supply and Sewerage here. We've come across a small problem. Maybe you can help us.
Well, this is the President's Secretary. What's the trouble?
Need to get inside a sewer right next to your building, but there's a vehicle parked over it. They gave me this number. Wouldn't you happen to know whom the car belongs to? It's a Mercedes.
A Mercedes? That's my car! What's the license plate number?
1A7-1537.
Jesus Christ, that's my car!
What a pleasant coincidence.
I hope the car is all right. I've only had it for a couple of months.
Don't worry, miss. We've barely touched it. but could you come down and repark?
I can't leave the office right now. Is it absolutely necessary?
Yes, we've got work to do, and having the vehicle towed away might waste a lot of time.
Towed away? Oh wait, hold on. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, we'll wait for a bit, but please don't delay us unnecessarily.
No, I won't. I'm coming right away. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome.